Okay, everybody, we are here at the Laguna Plein Air Painters Association annual Invitational. The year is 2025. And we're here at Heisler Park, and so we're just going to go around, say hi to a few people, of course, get their permission to be on video, and see what happens. And we'll just say hi. Okay, and our first is Kim Vanderhoek. This is Kim. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Eric. How are you? Yeah, remember me?
Yeah,
From somewhere.
Hey.
All right, yeah,
You
good
even
to...
said my last name right. You remember?
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just doing my little video for people. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. All right, looking good so far. Well, hey, yeah. How's everything else going?
Good.
Yeah, going pretty good.
Busy, yeah. Still raising kids and
Still raising.
juggling life, so.
Sounds good. How are you doing those aerial? You did those like aerial. Where'd you get the pictures of those?
By flying to and from plein air painting events, I
Okay.
always take the window seat.
Okay.
Even when people ask me to trade, I'm like, no,
Nope.
you don't understand. I gotta
Can't
have
trust
this
you for an
seat.
aisle. Nah.
So now the best places to get photos like that is like the Midwest.
Okay.
Because they get those beautiful puffy clouds and they have all that farmland. So yeah, it
Okay.
helps if you're flying that direction.
It does. It does. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Alrighty.
My photos looking out a window.
Just looking out a window. Sounds good. You didn't, so it wasn't plein air up there. No. Just get
Yeah,
yourself a
I
helicopter.
wish.
This is Mike Hernandez. Have we actually met before? I think we've met somewhere. I think we have. I'm not sure.
Good to see you again.
Well, good to see you again for the first time. Looking good, looking good. I enjoy it. You're using a Strata easel.
Yes.
We'll let the BMT know about that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, well. Are you using water oils or?
Wash.
Oh, this is gouache. Ah, okay. Wait, are you Squatch Gouache?
Yep.
That's who you are. That's how I know you.
Yes.
Yes, okay. You're Squatch Gouache. Okay. I'm Eric Newbert.
Good to meet you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you again for the first time.
Yes.
And here we have the legendary Carl Bretsky.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Don't mind if I record?
No, it's
This is for, posterity's sake and, to help sell your work and make millions, become famous. Yeah. How you doing, Carl?
good, thank you.
Yeah? Everything going good in retirement and kinda having fun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Alrighty, that was Carl in action, and we'll see how it turns out at the sale. Alrighty, Carl.
All right, see you later.
Have a good day. And here we have the famous Lisa Mosini McDill, famous artist from the old SoCal Papa days. Now she's in LPAPA's invitation. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Not to miss this.
Nice gray day.
It
A
was
nice.
so beautiful yesterday. Yesterday was the day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. All right, Leah, I'm just gonna record your painting so that everyone can see that you actually painted it here on location. Make sure you're not cheating or anything. Not gonna go turn in a 24-48 masterpiece for the QuickDraw. All right. How's everything else going? Pretty good?
Okay, life is life.
Life is
I'm
life.
alive.
Hey,
That's a good thing.
That is. There's no shortage of puppies around here. Cute little puppies. Oh, little. And we have Zufar Bikbov. Hi, how are you? Hey, yeah.
I think we met before.
We have. Yes, I'm Eric. We've met before at all the other invitationals and this and that.
Yes.
So I'm just going around recording some people, saying hi, all that good stuff,
Hi.
Look at that. That's a gorgeous painting. Look at that, man. Jesus.
Like, you talk over there or here.
I mean, wow. Really capturing the the grays and the.
It's a pearly morning.
It is, yeah, yeah. Zufar here, he's won like big awards last year, right? Last year and the year before?
2 years ago, I think. Yes, I was. There was in this show. I think there was a best in show and first place, or
Yeah, something like that.
yes,
You got like
someone of
you got one of the big ones, man.
Along with
As
that.
well deserved. I mean, Toledo, dude. Look at this. That's amazing. All right. So
come to the show.
he's a guy to watch here.
I like that kind of curved tone.
Wow, Kathleen actually does the thumbnail sketch drawing beforehand, even.
Yeah, this I didn't stick to this too closely because it was planned for another painting, but so it's from a slightly different angle. But I wanted to have a little bit of a guide because there's so much going on here, and I liked how these were concentrated a little bit more. So I've kind of compressed the lines.
Make the composition work.
Yeah. It's a nice thing about painting, you can make it up.
Yeah. And this here is Amy Erickson.
Yep.
She's an artist.
Hi.
How are you?
You look familiar.
Oh, she's putting a signature on it. It means it's mostly done. It's never really done until someone buys it. You see, that's the trick. When someone buys it, then boy, that's not a stroke more on it. All right, well, gosh, that looks beautiful. Hope it sells for millions of dollars.
Thank you. Let's frame it.
Frame it, frame it, and call it a day there. You know,
How are you? It's Tina. Tina!
All right. Well, this is turning out super nice.
Thank you.
Super duper. All right, you're up against the clock, so I'll let you work there.
Thank you.
All right, have fun. That's Jennifer Deal, everyone.
Thank you.
Mary Garish.
Hello there.
You probably don't know me by my looks, but I'm Eric Newbert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice to
so
meet you.
yeah, we finally meet after all
Yes.
these years, you know.
Right, right.
You don't mind if I record, do you?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
that'd be
all right.
great. Since we're out here in this beautiful place.
Ah, beautiful,
Yes. And I have this gorgeous flower bed here.
yeah. You
to
do?
Get artistic inspiration from.
Well, yes, sir. Yeah, Mary, well, you know, I mean, I've talked to you so many times.
Yeah.
So finally nice to meet you in person, you know.
Yes, you also.
Yeah.
On this gorgeous day.
Gorgeous day. Is this your first time in the LPAPA Invitational?
Well, it's the second time, but the first time I was here was pre-COVID,
Okay.
and so, you know, it's been quite a while. So
Yeah.
it's great to be back.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hey, welcome back, you
Well,
know.
thank you.
Yeah,
Awesome
welcome
to
to
be
our
here.
tour. Okay, for those of you who are just following along, that was some of the painters for the Laguna Plein Air Painting Invitational 2025 for the Quick Draw. They are now off to frame up their paintings, hang them, and do the auction. If you didn't catch, every painting was a 9x12 apparently. So that is them, and this is me, and I am now going to do my painting now that they're all gone and all that good stuff. So I get to just paint without people come up talking to me. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we have white, yellow ochre, sap green for the water, gray for whatever reason, red that was still there, and this is blue, similar to ultramarine blue. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so what do we got out here? We've got coastlines with squigglies, comes around here, but we're in a horizontal format, so we're gonna, you know, cut it right there. Usually put the path in. We want the path in or out, or else it comes. See, if you take the path out, then it looks like you get a little too heavy to the left. Put the path in, and you can kind of balance it out a little bit more. But you know, you really want to bring all this in here so that it's like 3/4 of the land. Something else there. All right, so we got our little color of something going on. We got our edge marks. So now let's think about this here. You know, here's where I want the center area to come up. We got this rock that's right out there. You got this little rock. It's right out there. And since we're going into the sun, everything is like, you know, dark and glary. Okay, so everything is like really dark and glary. Now you got this guy here, you got another something over here. Okay. You got the rocks that just kind of come down here and just kind of blah right there. Okay, so this is going to be you got glary white water, rocks, dark rocks, all that good stuff. Okay. And then it comes up to here. Let's see, you're looking out there, you look over here, you can see it kind of comes down there. You get the off that. Over here, and you got a little scratchy. It's going to go here. Just to kind of show you where some of the light kind of comes down. Alright, now let's see what we're going to do. This is kind of comes up. Now I've painted the scene like about 1 million times, so you know, it's not like a new something. These little palm trees here because everyone likes palm trees. Okay, so we're just bringing this down here, and then this. It's important to show where this hillside kind of goes because it's all about the cliffs in this painting. So let's. All right, so we go. And the sun, because it's 11 o'clock. Wait, 11? Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock, and you know, you gotta kind of know that your sun's moving and in which direction. So I know which direction it's moving. But if you're somewhere new, like you've never been somewhere, and you're like, oh, where's the sun going? Then generally in the northern hemisphere, the sun goes from east to west. So, you know, luckily we have an ocean, and we're on the west coast of the United States. So, you know, do a little math, and you can figure out which direction the sun's going. All right, let's see if we can figure out where we're going to put this. Water is going to come here. Now you get like, you know, all this like blue stuff coming in, the sand comes in. It's all very, very erratic, and you're never going to get like the actual shoreline because it's like always changing. Yeah, so don't worry about that. You know, the waves, same thing. The waves are moving like, you know, they're constantly in motion, so you're never really going to get what wave action you think you're getting. So just, you know, make it fit the composition. All right, we got ourselves a composition here. That's the drawing. Drawing is done. All right, brush selection. Still a very stiff brush, very stiff bristles. It's like a number 6 start off life is probably a flat or a filbert, who knows. All right, so now let's go ahead and paint in some underpainting here, guys. So here I am mixing in same puddle of color that I was doing my drawing with, just mixing it all together, which is basically the blue, smidge of gray, and the yellow ochre is what we put in here, and then just a titch of white. Okay, just a titch of white. Not too much, just a titch, everyone. So now we have ourselves something to go off of here, okay? This is what we're going to go off of. Do you like it? I hope so. Now, why am I starting with the beach first? Well, this is my biggest mask shade. So we're just going to go ahead and mask this in first. As you can see, the water as it runs back, it has a nice shiny effect. So we get, and then all these other cool ass rocks in there. Those rocks, by the way, like every time you come to the beach, it'll be a different set of rocks because the sand comes and goes. Okay, now I add some yellow ochre and some white to this dark puddle, and is it enough to do what I need to do, which is show the kind of light reflecting in the cliffs here. Just a titch of yellow, a little more white. Let's see what we got. There we go. Steamboat Springs, you know, I tried to do a, I signed up, got in, but I didn't go because my dad kind of died, and that was that. And I kind of felt bad because I kind of bailed out at the last minute. I never really got a response back, so I probably think I'm just a big flake. I don't know. But you know, things were a little hectic back then with dad and family and everything. Anyway, but I'd love to go back and see if I can go back and get into Steamboat Springs. Man, that place, it looked pretty cool. You know, I've been to Estes Park a bunch of times. Been to Telluride. Pretty sure, unless there's a change at the where I was running the Sheridan place, I'm not allowed back in there. That was bad. Let's see what else. Then you have Aspen as part of Telluride, and then what was that place I went to? Aspen, Telluride. Anyway, Colorado is just unbelievably beautiful. I mean, it's just unreal. Crested Butte, I gotta go there because a fellow artist buddy paints there all the time, and it's just amazing looking. Let's see what else. That's about, you know, it's always good to meet new artists and, you know, make friends and everything. It's like, you know, there's a lot of artists here that I've met online. You know, you follow them in their social media and all that good stuff, but, you know, meeting people in person is always very cool. I really need to, you know, make more friends, but, you know, the art world is just such a small world, and, you know, either you're one of the it people or not in this little niche of painting. So yeah, I don't know. It's nice to make friends in a otherwise not the most. You know, it's not like you're meeting at the water cooler every 5 minutes, griping about TPS reports or anything, you know. Anyway. Okay, guys, let's have a talk about this painting here. I'm having some real issues with it. Mostly this side right here. I mean, it's like such a beautiful over here, and I really didn't capture it well, and it's just too halfway. No, this is the white. This is the wiper, okay? When I get back and I have more room, I'm gonna wipe this painting. It sucks. So this video that you see of it is it. Now, also, this is like a really good example of why being in a competition, like if this is my QuickDraw, I'd be like, oh man, this sucks bad. Like, I was really expecting to come out here and be like, oh, Eric is all cool and knows the shit and everything, but ain't happening. So, you know, it just didn't turn out well. I'm not in the competition, so I can just say, fuck it, go home, have lunch, get some water, and call it a day. Watch some football. All right, so, well, sometimes they turn out like this. That's it. All right, keep painting, everyone. Okay, everybody, let's have a little talk about what happened here. So just a little recap here. So what I did on that Sunday is I went. No, I had a Coca-Cola for breakfast, and then I had another Coca-Cola as I was just kind of walking around, hanging out, talking to people, and then so that was a couple hours just walking around, saying hi out in the sun and everything. And then once the QuickDraw was over, then I went and did my painting. And, you know, this is the painting I was working on. And what I did is I didn't have any water, no food, no this, no that, and I was in the direct sun, didn't have my umbrella up. By the time I got to the painting, you know, was finishing the painting, I was like, this ain't working out. I wasn't working out, man. Oh my God, like I was blinking, and like everything was just like black and white, and it was just awful. So if you saw my other video where I tell people, hey, even if you're someplace local that you go to all the time, stay hydrated. Like, always have water in the car, and you're cool, this and that. So what I need to do is go back and watch that video and take my own advice. I need to do that a few times in life. But anyway, So I came back and I kind of scraped off and wiped some of the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up here in the studio, see what happens, see if we can pull it out of the heap bin of shit and make this work a little bit. But yeah, no. So then, like, I got home that day and I had like a lot of water. I ate what food I could, and it's like, I don't know, probably like it was early afternoon, and man, I crawled in bed and I didn't get out until the next morning. It's pretty bad. Apparently, I'm not the hot 22-year-old stud I used to be, hanging out on the beach all day. You know, getting old. What can I say? All right, well, let's try and get this. Let's get this painting going here. All right. Okay, so the good thing is, you know, we got a good start. Now I'm not out there in the out down there in the open, but we do have this painting up here, which is more or less the same thing. So we know what we're doing. All right, so let's get going here. We have white, yellow, blue, red, and this is gray. I need some yellow ochre, but for the most part, it's the same color palette, so I'm not going to get any surprises there. We're using a medium happy scratchy brush and same turpentine. So, you know, whether you're in the studio or out in the field, the colors are predictable. You're using the same colors, the same turpentine, same this and that, and it just makes everything predictable. Anyway, let's get to work. Now, one of the things is, since everything is, what the hell is that? Since I use the same method and the same colors, it shouldn't be that hard to get to the same color palette that you see on the what you worked out on the field, because it's the same, you know, color palette. So here we go. Now, this color is determined by the phase of the moon, all right, and I think it's a pretty full moon right now. Anyway, so here's this is going to be my darkest dark, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go through and fix up these rocks a little bit. I mean, these rocks right here are kind of like the whole focal point and everything, and that's a little too warm, so I'm going to cool it off using a little bit of blue, okay? Because blue lately has been a cool color. And like I was saying in a different video, it's or this one, I really can't keep track. But every time you go out to the beach, the rocks and the shoreline, everything is always different. So you're like, oh, is that rock there, this and that? No, who knows? Like, because every time you go out to the beach, it'll be a different seashore, really. Okay, just trying to, you know, put in the overall generalization of the shadows, and we'll come back in and work them back into the painting a little bit. Also, I'm not a big fan of painting on dry paint, which is why I scraped all this, but I left that for some dumb reason. Just scrape the whole thing. I do want to bring your eye back up in here a little bit. The idea is I think I just want to kind of eliminate all the cliffs that were over here. And really just kind of focus on the idea that there's, you know, a lot of, the backlit, you know, the light's coming from this way, it's coming in, you get the backlight, your eyes are all shot. You know, it's really all that stuff, you know. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to now set the camera up so I can work both hands here. Alrighty, folks. So here's the deal. We have, I think we did a pretty good job pulling out of the trash heap here. You know, some good focal area, the rocks. I fixed that up pretty good. This is all very, the edge work is very looser down here, a little bit tighter up there on the line quality, helps lead you in there. The sky is a lot more, even though the sky out there during the day was like pretty delineated. Be sure to put the curvature of the earth in there so you don't confuse anybody. And we got a couple palm trees. Who doesn't like the palm trees out there? Anyway, so, for pulling this one out of the trash heap when we were not being the healthiest person on the planet, I think we did okay. So, like, click, and subscribe. Go to the Patreon link below. And because I think I'm going to try to do Patreon now, because like if people like it and you want to throw me $1 so that I can go get a coffee and a hash brown, that'd be pretty good. All right, guys. Till next time, keep painting.